Hey everybody, this is EMDSD14R coming to you live from the Keystone State. I know it's been some time since I've uploaded a video. I've been busy with college and everything, but I'm going to be making some more videos very soon, and this is one of them. And well, today my Eurostar, which you can see here, came in the mail today. This is the same seller that I bought the TGV duplex cars from and the APT-P train from. He also had this up for sale, so I was able to buy this from him. He was very generous that he held this train for me for a while. Brand spanking new, 100% brand spanking new. It works perfectly and everything. It's got the pictures here. Really like it. Basically, the Eurostar is a TGV train. It's a different style TGV train, but you know, it is a TGV train, but it's just has different styling on it and everything. The reason why this car here, the first car, has this grille arrangement is because since the train is so long, they're usually 14. I think 14. Like there's a total of 14 cars, like 12 passenger cars and then the 2 engines. They usually have an extra pair of traction motors under the first truck here. So each power car powers this truck here. So there's one on each end, there's one on this end, and there's one on the other end. And that's due to the train being so long. The OO scale, this is OO scale by Hornby. You can make the full 14 car consists, but you have to buy these packs right here. They're sold separately, so you have to buy a lot of them. It was amazing that he actually had both of these together, because it's more common to see people with just this set, and then there's even fewer people that have like a 6-car set, and it's even, you know, from what I've seen on YouTube, there's really not too many people that actually have the full 14 cars, and unless they're, you know, in the UK, or if they collected them already. Because I was looking online for these cars, and honestly, I haven't really been able to locate them yet. I haven't been able to locate them at all. And I was looking for some today, but yeah, glad I got them. Here's the pictures on the box. Comes with the track pack and everything. This thing is pretty moderately heavy. There's the Eurostar right there in the background. It comes with a whole lot of switches, like there's several switches and everything, and it's really nice how they actually did this. Let's see. I mean, this is just a wow factor. Let me see. Let me get this box right here. I want to put this out so you guys really can look at this train. This is my first Eurostar ever. That's the power car. I mean, just look at that. Look at that. I mean, that is sleek. Now, the pantographs aren't functional in that they have springs in them. They're just pieces of plastic that just go up and down. But I am thinking about getting the aftermarket ones that actually do function. That's going to be $30 a pair, though. It's not really a big deal. It doesn't really have any meaning right now, so I'll just wait. This is Power Car 3219. I mean, it's just crisp. I mean, metal wheels. There's the traction tires on here do look a little bit worn, even though it's well, actually, it is brand new, but it's been sitting for so long, cause he only ran it around to test it for me, but it is brand spanking new, but I guess it's sat so long that the traction tires on it really aren't gripping like they're supposed to. So I'll probably just change them, but it is brand spanking new. Let me get the dummy car out. They actually are just the same. This is, I think they're different numbers. Yep, 3219 and 3220. This is the dummy right here. I'm still trying to figure out how this one motor is able to pull a 14 car consist or a 12 car consist. Still trying to figure that out. I mean, it's possible that you could put another motor in the front because the truck arrangements are the same. So it is possible to put dual motors in this. But I'm still trying to figure that out. But it could, I'm probably going to add some more weight to it. But I mean, just look at this train. I mean, just look at that. I mean, that is just, wow. I mean, I think this is my, how many high-speed trains? I got the Acela, the ICE3, TGV duplex, the APT, and this. This is my 5th high-speed train in my collection. My 5th one. And this is my 2nd TGV type train. So, let's get these cars out. Original packaging and paper and everything. All original. This is one of the end cars. This is where the traction motor would be, so they have to, they put that grill detail there for the vents and stuff. Car's really good. All the cars roll really good. Very nicely detailed. I like the car. Actually, I noticed something. If you guys look at these two cars here, and it's clearly showing up on the camera, this car is darker than this car. This car comes from the add-on set. This comes with the engines right there. So if you can clearly see that the striping on the top car is darker than the striping on the bottom car, and I really was like, that is pretty cool in a way. Couplings are right there. Very, very nice. Has the red interior. So this car has the red interior. This car has the yellow interior. This is first class, and then there are second class coaches, I believe. I have to find those. I have to find that set though. I have to locate that. Let me get the other car out. I mean, the other car basically is the same, but I'll just bring it out to show y'all because I want y'all to see it. But here's the end car. Here's the other end car. And this end car, actually, when I got it, I noticed that, was it this one? No, not this one. Was it this one? No, it's not these two. No, it was this one here, this car. I noticed that he put some grease in here to help the coupler shift around better, because when I first got it, there was binding between the truck here and the side of the car, and I looked closely and I saw that the sides of the car were overhanging down on this blue section here, and I said, that is not right. So I actually went ahead and I fixed it, and that solved that problem right there. So yeah, that's what was causing the whole issue right there of it not being able to turn right. And you can still see there's some slight binding right there. Actually, it just popped out again. But it's really not a big... There we go. See that? It wasn't supposed to do that. But it has a tendency, that little shelf thing. Yeah, there you go. See that? That little lip there. This little lip right along the side here. That's what keeps popping out somewhat. But that's really not a big deal. It rolls perfectly fine. Other than that, the car is fine. Brand spanking new, as I keep saying. I know you guys are probably like saying, we know it's brand spanking new. I really like it. It's a wonderful train. Did I put that in the box right? Yeah, I did. I put it in the box right. Wonderful train. I highly recommend getting it. I highly recommend getting this train because Hornby hasn't made it in some time. They haven't made it in some time. But to find one brand spanking new, that's a blessing right there. They are still available on eBay, eBay Day, ebay.fr, and actually there's a couple power cars, and correct me if I'm wrong. I think what some people do to solve that problem with the one power car is that they go out and buy a second power car. Because I actually seen there's actually several power cars on eBay Day or ebay.fr that are up for sale, and I'm thinking, well, maybe what people do is when they get the full 14 cars, they put 2 power cars on one set. And I said, that would make sense actually, because all you would have to do if you bought another, you could even just buy a chassis. You could just buy a power chassis, because you just look here, there's a screw there, there's a screw there, and let me see if that's on the power car. Yeah, you just buy another power car chassis, you take your dummy chassis off, and then you got 2 power cars right there. That solves your problem. You add weight in both of them, that solves your problem right there. And that just popped into my head right now. So that's probably what people do. Or they put a stronger motor in the back here. Or they just buy another a power motor set like this, keep the original truck side frames in the front because you got the steps right there, and they just put the motor in right there, and they have 8-wheel drive. So I don't know how other Eurostar modelers do that, because from when I was running it a little bit today, it was spinning, just pulling these cars a little bit. It was spinning a little, and I kind of was like, shouldn't be spinning. But I'm looking at the traction tires, and they do look a little bit deteriorated. I mean, this train has been sitting for I don't know how long, because he really didn't run anything like except to test it. But because what he does is he buys trains, and he's basically collecting buildings and stuff, because the current place he lives in is too small to have a huge layout, so he's just accumulating the stuff that he wants for his future layout for when he moves into a bigger house. So he has all these trains that are sitting, and he only brings them out to test them once in a while, or if he's going to sell some of them, he brings them out to test them to see if they work. But you know, from what he told me, these just were sitting on a shelf. Like same thing with the APT-P train and the TGV duplex cars. They were just sitting on a shelf. So you know, he was just holding on to them, and yeah, I can understand the guy. I can understand him, because he wants to get his big layout, and once he gets his big layout, then he'll be able to run all his trains. And a lot of the stuff he bought, he had these imported. I don't know where he got these from, but he got stuff from Italy and Germany and the UK, and he's just been holding on to them. Like, he snatched up a lot of cool stuff when it was still available. Like, he has the full 10-car TGV duplex set. He has a lot of TGVs. He gave me a whole list of all the TGVs he has. I'm like, yeah, I'm like, not even near you. He even has the ICE-1 train, and a few other high-speed trains, and a couple other cool trains too. But anyway, enough about him. Detail, 10 out of 10. Reliability, running characteristic, I would say, I can't really say that right now, because it really hasn't run that long or that hard. Not just because of the traction tire issue, but the flanges on my switches, on my Kato switches, they're really not allowing the cars to negotiate. Like, these cars are fine. These cars are fine. But for some reason, one of these sets here, if I can get this image to clear up, for some reason, one of these sets on this pair, every time it goes over this particular switch, it catches and it jumps. Even if it's creeping along, it still jumps. So I'm probably going to have to put some aftermarket wheels on here, because the flanges are a little bit too tall. But the engines are fine. The engines are fine. These cars are fine. It's just this particular set, and I don't know why. Maybe it's because, I mean, they're not light. I mean, but you know, I'll figure that out. I'm gonna get a new layout anyway, so that probably won't be an issue anymore. But I mean, my TGV duplex cars, they have the same type of flanges. and they don't even jump at all. Like, I can run them at full speed and they don't even jump. I think it's the profile of the wheel too that makes a difference in that. I mean, the wheels could look the same, but if the profile is different, then that could, you know, the profile, how the wheel shaped and how the flange shaped, that also may affect it too. So, but that's really that's nothing big. So, other than that, I you know, when I get this train fully running, and when I get the track, when I get the switches fully cooperating, you guys will be seeing this thing run. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know I did a lot of babbling, but also you get you get the manual with it. Like it tells you, like, there's a table of contents concerning the power. I mean, look at this thing. This is really nice. I mean, look at this. It shows you, you know, laying the track down on your table and making the mats and stuff. How to connect the cars. How to nail your track down. This is your re-rail, your uncoupling track. How to repair it. It shows you how to repair it. Ooh, wow. Oh, wow. This could even work for the APT-P train. Oh, wow. This is nice. Oh. So, yeah. I didn't even know that. I just found something new. And then these are all the stores that, yeah, these are all the stores. Official service dealers. So, wow, I got a list of that. This is England. So, yeah, that's all the stores right there. Let me put this back in here because I don't want it to get lost. That's a key piece of information that I would like to keep. And I have no idea. And this, I think that's a catalog. Let me open up and see. Now you guys will be like, open it, open it. I'm like, yes, I'm opening it. I'm not, I don't think it's a catalog. It's too thin. I mean, it could be one of those ultra thin catalogs, but... Ah, it is a catalog. Ooh. Nice. This is, okay, look at that. You got the mallard right there. There you go. Now you can see it. You got the first up is the mallard. And you got the golden Felis, I think I'm pronouncing it right, Flying Scotsman, Faithful Clyde, King Henry the, yeah, country of, yeah. Yeah, man, you got everything up in here. Let me see what here, let me see in the back here. Ah, look at this. Wow. Diesel electric locomotives, you got your Coco Class 56, you got your Class 58, Class 25, Class 29, Class 08, 06. You got your electrics. You got your Class 90, Class 86, Class 91. You got your coaches here. I mean, look at this. This is sick. Oh, there's the Eurostar cars. There they are. That must be one of the intermediate sets. I don't know what class it is, though. Oh, here you go. Look at this. These are the train packs that they were Hey, look at this. I have this. I have this set. The Networker Suburban train. The one at the bottom. I have that set. I've had that thing for years. Oh, man, that thing is a beast. If you guys haven't seen videos, just type in Networker Suburban Train, and you'll really like that video. They look, now I'm gonna have to say this, but they look exactly like the diesel sprinters, but they're not. They have the same paint scheme as the diesel sprinters, but they're not diesels. These are completely third rail electrical units. Diesel sprinters, or the diesel sprinters of this class, which is the class 466. No, let me correct. The Networker Suburban train is the class 466. The diesel sprinter version is a 3-car set. I forget what class it is. I'm not sure. I don't think it's the 465. Is it the 465 or is it the 467 class? I'm not really sure. I have to check on that. Yeah. The diesel sprinter version of that's a 3-car set. The Networker Suburban train is a 2-car set. That version anyway, and it's third rail capable. Well, the details are. yeah, you got the bridges and you got station parts and whatnot. I don't know what just happened. I think it just stopped recording. No, it didn't. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it. Enjoyed this little show of my Eurostar, and I will be seeing you down the line. All right. God bless y'all, and highly recommend this train. Peace.